All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about our good old friend Bonk itself. The amount of requests that I've been receiving to make a Bonk update over the past 24 hours is insane. So this just shows that, the Bonk community is enjoying the Bonk updates. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Continue supporting and you will continue to see these Bonk updates. So if we're looking at majority of the markets, majority of the coins are still up right now, which is of course really, really nice to see, but we're not seeing our good old friend Bonk in the top 100. And the reason as to why this is the case is because, over the past few hours, I would say the last 24 hours, we did see a little bit of a minor pullback for majority of the market because of BTC. And of course, that has affected our friend Bonk. It is, very close to the top 100 ranks. You guys can see this for yourself at the top 102 spot. But, we are currently sitting at 1300 zone, still about 4 zeros in front of the price, down about 1% over the past 24 hours in both Bitcoin and USD comparative. Market cap right now is just shy of $800 million with the 24-hour trading volume sitting at $57.6 million. Of course, over the past few days, we have seen the volume decreasing, but of course, that is organic, especially when we do tend to see, market kind of cooling off. We do tend to see that happen. And of course, we're in a weekend, and on the weekends, we do tend to see more manipulation than usual. But overall, things are looking good on the broader scale. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So let's take a look at Bonk. So this is something very interesting that is worthwhile noting. So what you can see is Wen Token posted this. So they said the Wen Foundation has added 5 billion Bonk to our treasury and staked it for 6 months via Armada Phi. We immensely appreciate everything Bonk Inu has done for Solana. Bonk entered in and saved Solana when it was needed most and is pioneering what a community coin should be in Web3. And, the way Wen Token put this could have not been better in my opinion. They just perfectly worded it, and this is what your boy Crypto ZX has been emphasizing on the channel from the beginning. What the Bonk community has done and the projects, whichever team that is backing Bonk, what they've done for Solana is absolutely huge. And I don't want anyone coming in saying, oh, they did nothing. Are you kidding me? There's some people that that got airdropped late last year, and their airdrop at the peak was worth over $20,000, some of them. And they're giving back. This team is giving back, and I don't want to hear anything. There's so many malicious actors out there in this day and age, especially in the crypto markets, that don't even have good intentions. They're scamming their own holders. I've seen this happen, left and right, especially with these meme coins that have zero, yes, you've heard that correct, zero utility. And, they're just wrecking their holders. I've seen this with my own eyes. And this is why, some of your requests are not, met, because I don't want to talk about all these meme coins. I'm only going to talk about certain ones, the ones that I personally think, do actually have the potential. And let's face it, are all these other meme coins listed on Coinbase, Binance? Of course not. Only, these big exchanges only list very, very few, and I think that gives it a massive edge again. And the people that are speculating that Wen Token could potentially take over Bonk, I don't think that happening, and even the Wen Token team knows that, and you could pretty much see this for yourself. They're saying they appreciate, and I'm sure if you were to ask them, do you think your project will take over Bonk, I am very confident they will say they don't think that's happening, because do I see Wen getting listed on Coinbase and Binance? I don't think so. I think Bonk has that mover advantage in terms of Solana, and of course being linked with the Solana ecosystem. I think this could immensely benefit out of this as we do go further into the bull market, and it made some people millionaires if you are not aware. It has already changed people's lives. Just because you never got in early on, it doesn't mean that this project hasn't been running up quite a bit. So that's how I take a look at it, and I think the potential is really, really high for Bonk. But again, that's my own personal opinion. Only time is going to tell. So what we're looking at Bitcoin doing today is, of course, Bitcoin is making its way back up. We did see Bitcoin go back down to $50,624 yesterday, which was a little bit of a pullback. Very much needed. Totally okay. Just a reminder, we're in a weekend, we do tend to see more manipulation than usual. So do not forget that. But we're seeing a Bitcoin bouncing back above 51,000, currently sitting at $51,664, which is really nice to see. But let's take a look at our good old friend Bonk, because everyone wants to know what is happening with the Bonk's price. CryptoZX, what is happening with the Bonk price? Why is the price of Bonk not skyrocketing towards all-time highs? And what you're starting to see, and I cannot make this up, at this point, when you're analyzing the charts, sometimes you just let the chart speak for itself. Sometimes you just let the chart speak for itself. And what I mean is, if I were to zoom in for you guys, you could see this for yourself. We're literally sitting exactly, as of recording this update on the February 18th, we're literally seeing the price sitting exactly at that support line. You can literally see it with yourself. We're literally sitting at that support line, and this should give you a confirmation that these are important support lines. If it hasn't given you a confirmation yet, we've been talking about this for such a long time, but if still that wasn't enough, I hope this kind of answers your question, because as of recording this update, we're literally seeing Bonk holding the support line. So of course, as mentioned to you guys just a few moments ago, Bitcoin did make its way back below $51,000. And do you think Bonk is an exception? Absolutely not. Bonk is going to go down with Bitcoin. We saw Bonk go down to 1233, and you can see we're seeing a bounce back once again. So of course you guys know how important it is for the price of Bonk to actually stay above this support line. As of now, we're holding at that support, so that is lovely to see. But what I would love to see Bonk do tomorrow, as long as Bitcoin does not see a shakeout, what I would love to see is actually closing the daily candle once again above this support line. It's a very, very important in my opinion for Bonk to do that, and if it's able to do that, I think we will start heading up to, of course, the yearly highs, because yearly highs are everything. And once you cross especially the 1788 zone, this is where I think the fireworks really begin. And if you want to put that move into perspective, that is still a 40% move. Now you guys might be saying 40% move is not big, and I kind of agree with that. 40% move for a project like Bonk, in my opinion, is not massive. You saw a VeChain, a project that's in, let me just give you an example. Of course, VeChain and Bonk, there's a huge difference as far as the project is concerned, but I'm just giving you guys an example that these types of projects move fast. So if you're looking at VeChain, this is up 50% over the past 7 days, and it's ranked at the top 36 spot in the cryptocurrency market ranks. So a 40% move for a project that is ranked at the 102 spot is not quite a big move, and I think we will see that happen. Just have patience. As long as you have done your due diligence and research and have invested what you can afford to lose, then of course patience is your best friend at the end of the day. I'm liking what I'm seeing, of course. Let me know down below what you guys think. Where do you see the price of Bonk going at the end of this month? Before we close out the month, we're literally very, very close before the month comes to an end. And of course, where do you see it going before we close out the year of 2024? Love you all. See you tomorrow in CryptoZX, and peace out.